Okay, and we're back. So this is Long Live the Queen, episode 2. Our first episode, some interesting choices I may not have made, given the outcome of them. I think the thinking of the developer or the maker of this game is a little bit different than my thinking. So, alright, where are we? Yeah, look at skills. Current mood, afraid. Bonus to agility, faith, still. Penalty to royal demeanor, weapons, intrigue, military. Okay. Mood, we're still a little bit afraid, a little bit depressed. We're kind of in the middle of yielding and willful, and we're a little lonely. So our cousin got rushed off to her hometown because she got bit by a snake that was meant for us. That's not native to the area, so we're not really entirely sure. Yeah, so anyway, maybe more flexibility? I don't know. I'm kind of confused as to how this goes. It seems like they're supposed to choose like different ones every week or something, but it seems like it's been the same bonuses, and I'm trying to keep with the bonuses so that I get, you know, extra points out of it, but guess we'll learn some more lore. Maybe I'm not understanding this correctly. Okay, week 4 morning. You practice circling your arms and making kicking motions with your legs to stretch out your limbs. You practice bouncing motions with your arms and legs to increase the muscular effect. Okay. So bonus afraid. What? Week 4 afternoon. The kings and queens of Noval have been lumens for centuries, but in modern times magic is only used for ceremonial occasions and the direst of emergencies. Long, long ago, the continent of Borealis was ruled over by a single witch king until a rival line of lumens challenged for the crown. The resulting war went on for 100 years with powerful spells that damaged the land so badly that even now no plants will grow. Okay. The castle seems quieter with Charlotte and Emery and Zara and their parents gone. It's certainly not empty, though. It seems like we get more servants every day. I was so worried about Charlotte after that snake bit her. But her mother said she's okay, so I guess it turned out alright. Maybe she has a guardian angel. Now that you finished studying, what will you do for the weekend? Maybe talk to Dad? Okay. Dad, what happened to Mom's lumen crystal? It's in a safe place. Can I have it? No. But it's mine. Meddling with magic killed your mother. I don't want that to happen to you. Once you're crowned queen, I can't stop you from doing anything you want, but for now you're still a child. Okay, so Dad's being a little bit stubborn about that. Okay, so it's still like bonus to agility and faith. I don't know if I'm doing this right or what, or if I should just pick something else to modify. Maybe we'll try something else this week. So royal demeanor, -1, intrigue, -1, military, yeah, royal demeanor, weapons, intrigue, military. I did like the animal handling stuff. I think that's always useful. Maybe athletics. Honestly, weapons is useful, but if I have a penalty this whole time, I don't really feel like I should be Okay, so faith, lumen. Alright, let's see. Classes. Running? Running's good, right? Or, well, yeah, I don't know. We'll try to switch it up this time. kind of still want to do agility though, because I feel like that's going to come in useful. It's, you know, come in use at some point. I'll do that. You practice walking at a brisk but comfortable pace for a set length of time every day. You practice with a jump rope to increase the speed of your footwork. You practice solo tennis, hitting a ball against the wall repeatedly in order to train your hand and your eye to react. Okay, you may now play sports on the weekends. Interesting. One of the maids approaches you for your attention. My lady, couriers have arrived from the Duke of Sedna. We have a Duke of Sedna? Okay, so I guess I didn't know about that. No, my lady, the Duchy of Sedna is in Talas. Talas? They have brought you a letter and a gift. Condolences on the death of, deeply regret, best wishes. Oh, what a beautiful necklace. Something sparkly will make me feel better. +1 cheerful. Okay, court manners. We don't know nothing about court, so... because it's been -1 this whole time. Now that you finished studying, what will you do for the weekend? What can you do? Oh, +1 angry, -1 lonely. I want to talk to Juliana again. My father says I can't have the crystal until I'm queen, so we'll just have to wait. There may not be time to wait. The world is filled with dangers, and you will need the powers of a lumen to fight them. You can't begin training until you have bonded with your crystal. Well, what else am I supposed to do about it? The crystal is probably held under guard in the royal treasury. You're the princess. You should be able to find a way inside. Otherwise, we might have to take drastic action. I'll try to find a way. Alright, I will try to get into the treasury. +1 willful. She's still scared looking. Bonus to agility and faith. Okay, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I just, like, that's what I get bonuses to. I don't know. I want to do art again. I guess divination? Sure, why not? You practice sketching fruits and flowers with charcoal on parchment. You learn that the gods cannot be forced to divulge information about the future, and that the most powerful omens are those which arrive unexpectedly. As you're walking, you spot a familiar figure in the palace gardens. It's the Duchess of Ursel. Maybe I should go and say hello. Then you notice that seated beside her is a woman in the robes of a priestess. They are very close together, their hands gently touching as they speak. Looks like she's busy. You turn and walk in a different direction so as to not disturb them. At that moment, you notice something unusual. It looks like someone just left the palace grounds by going over the hedge. Was that a servant, a thief, or an assassin, maybe? Climb up to look over the... I failed. You look around for something to climb, but you're not sure if the nearby trees can support your weight. You run over to a statue and try to pull yourself up onto the pedestal, but it is too awkward to get your feet in place. By this time, whoever you saw is probably gone anyway. Damn. That sucks. Let's see our mood. Okay, we're a little bit willful. That's alright. I'd rather not be that lonely, but like everything that I do is kind of lonely, so I'm a little more afraid now. Cheerful, depressed, okay. Visit the treasury? Ooh, okay. Try to talk your way past the treasury guards, but despite eyelash fluttering, foot stamping, and outright threats, they won't budge. Huh. Oh, that's a face. That's a face. Skills. Bonus to intrigue, military, and lumen. Okay. Penalty to royal demeanor, history, and economics. Intrigue, military, lumen. So right now would be like the best time to learn things. What was it again? Some intrigue, military, lumen. Okay, I guess strategy? Because I don't see an option for lumen, so I'm assuming that has to wait until after I get the crystal. Week 7, morning. Until you have children of your own, your maternal uncle, the Duke of Merva, is next in line for the crown, and after him would be his daughter, your cousin Charlotte. You study the strengths and weaknesses of different weapons and battle formations. Okay. As you're walking up the stairs, a maid comes running down holding a towering pile of linen. You swiftly step aside and let her pass. Okay. Let's see our mood again. So we're pretty willful, more depressed, afraid, lonely. Okay, we'll do that. You spend the weekend holed up alone in your room with your favorite toys. It's childish, but you feel a bit better. Yeah. I kind of really like that face, though. She has. Let's see. Intrigue, military, lumen. So we should learn a little bit more about things, maybe ciphering and logistics. Let's do that. You practice reading words whose letters have been arranged in reverse order, the simplest of transpositions, which anyone literate can puzzle through if they try, but sometimes useful to hide information. THG, ISNIA, LPNI. Okay. In plain sight. Alright, took me a minute. Spaces confused me. You learn about the types and amounts of food required for an army on the march and how long they will remain edible. That's useful. Gotta feed your troops. There's a man here to see you. He wishes crowdfunding for a project of his. Remember, the treasury is not unlimited. If you choose to invest, you'll have less money to work with later. Your Royal Highness, I have a plan to print... Does he not have a picture? I have a plan to print books using metal letters which can be moved and reused. So, newspaper? I need to borrow 875 lassie. I'm gonna assume lassie. To assemble the metal and a factory to mold and cast the type. With this system, we will be able to create new books in a fraction of the time it takes now, and make copies to send all over the world. I don't know much about factories or trade. Would that really be worthwhile? We're not interested. Why didn't I get to make that choice? Because I think that's a good idea. That's how they did early printing. But, I don't know. Okay, well, we can't talk to father anymore. Let's see our mood. Still willful. Cheerful's right on the line. I like that. I'd maybe prefer being like at a 1 or 2. A little afraid, a little lonely, so more lonely than anything else. Okay, I guess let's do that. You take to the court for a few games of tennis. Feel the thrill of competition. Okay. Intrigue, military, lumen. Okay, so we've got some agility, a little bit of athletics going on, handling for horses, a little bit of faith. I don't know. Intrigue, military, lumen. So let's talk strategy again. Foreign intelligence. Okay. Current Duke of Sedna is 26 years old and unmarried. He might be considered a good marriage prospect for you if you desire stronger ties with the domain of Telas. You study the effects of battle stress on troops and how morale can turn the tide of combat. You study military recruitment and the importance of training and motivation in making soldiers who can trust and depend on each other. Okay. Your Highness, my sympathies for your loss. Even after all these years, I sometimes forget that my own mother will never be coming back. That's the Duke of Marie, Earl of Serenitatis. Thank you. However, I must call for your aid. The Ixionite occupation of the county of Imbrium has gone on for too long. Now is the time to push back. I don't know about foreign affairs enough yet. I know there's been some problems with Ixion, but I don't know the details. I guess they're occupying southern Marie. We have plenty of troops, so it shouldn't be that hard to drive them out if we want to make a fight of it. Do I want to try to negotiate or prepare for battle? Well, she knows we have the troops, right? Except I don't really know about why they're... I guess prepare for battle. Well, if they want to fight, then we'll give it to them. I will arrange for troops to be sent to your aid. Thank you, Your Highness. Your Highness, if I may ask, that necklace you're wearing, where did it come from? It was a gift from the Duke of Sedna. Then, you have made arrangements with him? What sort of arrangements? Because she doesn't know. Your Highness, that is a courting gift. That man wishes to gain your hand in marriage. Oh, I didn't realize. I mean, I would think it was a little obvious, but... now that you finished studying, what'll you do? What's your mood like? We're on the line here. A little lonely. Return. We could attend court. We haven't done that yet, right? Sitting in on court sessions is not fun at all, but it pleases your father and it may be important for your future. Yeah. Oh, she's sad again. Oh. We're at week 10. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here for this video. If you'd like, feel free to comment, drop a like or a dislike. Let me know what you think. Any suggestions for games I should play, or any suggestions for how I should be maneuvering through this game or any other game I'm playing, feel free to drop in a comment. I do try to look at comments and respond. Alright, well, I'm going to pause here and I will pick it up next video. Thanks. Bye.